Well, why I chose St. Mike's was because I liked hockey, and I was fortunate enough to be able to go to see all the major games when Sanford and Harrison and Thompson and Mortson and Father Ted McLean were playing, and eventually that was when I was younger, and when I became of age to go to St. Mike's, I went to the old school first, which is down in Bay and Bloor area, and it was a little different than the new school for sure. The old school had a wall around it, around the whole school, and the borders were there as well, and there was a tunnel leading from the old school to the underground to St. Basil's, where we used to walk through to go to Mass. I was an altar boy at St. Mary of the Angels and also at St. Mike's. Well, I started off playing Bantam football. They had a Bantam football league at the old school. There was a 4-team league, and Father was Mr. Bowen at the time, but he was my teacher and taught me into going out for the football. I more was interested in hockey, but anyway, I played football with the Bantam team, and then the following year I was fortunate enough to make the senior team. And I also played minor midget hockey the first year and midget the second year. The first year when I was playing minor midget, I nearly didn't make the team because I was the last one cut, and one of the guys broke his arm, so they took me on. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have made the team. And then I continued on from the minor midget to midget, and then to junior B. I had the honor to play with Dick Duff and Charlie. The thing that stands out in my mind most of all is when I was first introduced by Bill Tattersall, who was my brother-in-law, to June, who's my wife for 56 years now, and that remains in my mind ahead of everything else. That we've had. Fortunate, we had 3 children. Our oldest daughter is in the computer field. Our second daughter is a Crown attorney, and our son works with us in the flower shop. And we have a great-grandson coming soon, and 8 grandchildren. Well, it started in 1958, or 1981, I should say. It was because my brother-in-law, Bill Tattersall, was coming back from China, where he was over there for a number of years. And I thought it would be a good opportunity to try and get in touch with most of the guys that I played football with and hockey, and also were in our classes. So I started calling them, and I ended up calling them, well, actually about 100 people, but 80 of them showed up at my house. And since then, from '81, I continued to have times that we would spend together, and then the golf took it into effect in about 15 years ago, I guess now. And they come from everywhere. They come from Sudbury, from North Bay, from British Columbia, from Chicago. Bill Walsh used to come in twice a year from Chicago just to play or see the guys, even ride around in the car. When you meet up with guys at St. Mike's, they're your life. They're your friends forever. You never forget them. Well, they taught me to be honest and upfront and forward, and I tried to be that way as much as I could. And with my wife and children and our business, we're upfront all the time, with every one of them. I'm really pleased. I'm taken by it because I never expected this. When I first started getting the guys together, I had no intentions of any of this happening with St. Mike's, although I know that I kept in contact with all the priests that were there and that, but this is a special thing that I never expected. I just can't believe that this is happening to me. And, I hope that someday that they'll recognize why, I guess, that they've been so kind to me. That, I certainly miss the priests that were good friends of mine, and it was As a matter of fact, Father Willen married June and I back 56 years ago. June, yeah.
Yeah, I do.
So we've been married 56 years now, and hopefully we'll be married another 56.
That's right.
You know,